Veit, you have recently left the place behind, and after a painful amount of time, distance has only grown between the two of you. The long stares at each other are no longer filled with pleasant fondness. This night, while she sleeps, you gather up your things, leaving enough for her to survive, and you leave. After many days or weeks, months or even years in the military, you're offered a proposition, better pay, and what appeals to you most is the exploration, the potential to find more of these anomalies. You spend several days travelling south, not particularly sure where you are, but you take any guidance you can from fellow travellers, listening to rumours in case of a hit or a similar event, but no luck so far. You've been travelling now for what feels like a week, but in your catatonic-like state, you keep on going until you hear shouting. Ahead, you can see some sort of commotion in the middle of the road. Darius, you yourself have been travelling like you usually do. The family you had been travelling with so far, not related, have finally split, heading east. Not wanting to get too attached to them, you decide south is probably the best. While you don't miss them in general, you do currently miss the eldest son at this moment. He was a bit of a laugh. Now coming along in front of you, there are 3 men levelling halberds at you and demanding coin. One of them looks to you and says, "Excuse me there, but I have a question. Respond or we will use force."
Oh dear. Please, how can I help you today?
Now, just to be clear, you look like one of those magic fellows, so you do any of that funny hand signals or words, and we will slash you. We just want 5 gold and 2 days' worth of rations.
Oh, 5 gold. I'm quite a bit low on coin at the moment. I'm sorry, but I do have rations for you if you'd like some.
3 rations then we'll have to do.
Of course. Here. And he reaches into his pack and offers up his whatever rations he has left.
So, Veit from the hill, you can just see two men currently flanking this man in quite noble-looking clothing. Why is that closed? Looking like he's in noble clothing, and he's currently rustling through his pack. You see, he pulls out these rations and is handing them over to the guards. So they take the rations, and he's like, "Just to be sure, lay your pack down there. Make sure you don't have the gold."
Oh, do you not believe me?
No.
Oh,
How
dear.
far away am I?
At most, it depends. Would you be moving up, or would you just
Well,
stay?
it looks like free food.
So yeah, there's defilade. You could move roughly 20 to about 20 feet.
Yeah, I'll move closer. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So as you're moving closer, it seems to have come into the end of this transaction. And Darius, do you have any gold on your person that they would find in your bag? Okay. Yeah, and he goes, "Oh, brilliant. Well, on your way." And he moves out the way.
Thank you. He just grabs his stuff and starts walking
Okay,
away.
Veit,
Confused, but
make
yeah.
me a stealth check. Okay, yeah, no, so they turn around and they start walking off.
Yeah, I'll approach Darius.
Okay, so you head up to the noble-looking individual.
He's just not paying much attention. He's searching through his bag, making sure nothing's broken. Oh, come on. Please be good. He's searching through, making sure his container of ink is still good, hasn't spilled anywhere over any of his documents.
They were fairly gracious in their handling.
fantastic. Well, let's see. Where was I going? He's trying to recall which way he was headed.
You lost something?
Yeah. He jumps and turns around real quick. Oh. You didn't... You're not with them? He points to the men walking away.
Oh, no. Not at all.
Oh, fantastic. What's your name?
Veit, at your service.
Veit. Alright.
And you are?
The name's Darius. Darius Cinderfell.
What was that?
What was what?
Well, you paying them, or?
Oh, that. No, they, well, they wanted some rations and gold, so I don't have any gold on me, so I gave them what rations I had.
And what did they give you?
They left me with many less rations. That's it.
Aye. Give me 1 second. Oi!
You see one of them turns around, the posher looking one. He looks over, confused. You there, come here. He beckons you over.
I was just about to say that myself.
Well, you come here. We have the authority in this situation.
Your legs are bigger than mine. You come here.
Get here right now, little man.
Right. I'll walk over.
Okay. So yeah, you walk up to him, and he's looking down at you. He goes, the toll on this road is 5 gold.
I take it you've got some kind of certification for that.
Will this not do? And he turns around. You look at his arm, and he wears some sort of human coat of arms. You know, you've seen, being in the military, you recognise it as an official coat of arms.
Aye, and the military, they toll the road, do they?
This road, yes.
Right, so if I walk on the grass, can I travel for free?
That's not how it works.
Alright, so you toll the grass as well?
Well, yes, I guess.
So it's not a road toll then, it's just a travel toll?
Essentially, you're correct, yes.
Have you paid the toll? Just as a matter of interest, like.
No.
But you're travelling on the road. You need to pay the toll, my friend. I'd say, hey, Darius, what did they charge you?
Darius looks a little confused and just... they charged me 5 gold and the rations that I had.
Alright, well, the toll appears to be 5 gold and some rations. And I'm going to flash in my own, like, coat of arms.
Yeah, so he looks at it. Let's see if he recognises it. Well, you could have made that one all by yourself. This is woman's work.
Aye. And your point is?
Well, your sister could have made this. You're trying to extort me. This is preposterous.
As if you didn't extort this fine fella here.
Well, of course not. I told you it's a toll. Now,
what kind of toll asks for rations? I'm confused.
Well, we need to make it back to the tax collector.
Right. You need to make it back
Yes.
to the tax collector.
And
he didn't give you rations to make it back?
No, of course not. Here,
Can I insight this?
yeah.
I'm detecting all kinds of clowns.
Yeah, go for it.
Darius is just looking confused in the back.
interaction
He's just
so
like...
awesome.
Yeah, he's full of all kinds of shit. He, you get the idea that he's you showed him a coat of arms. He's actually like sort of scared now.
I'm just going to rest my hand on the hilt of my sword. Now, I'll put this gently, especially for you, seeing as how you're such an upstanding citizen. You give this young lad whatever you took off him, and a little bit of compensation, and we'll leave it there. You go your way, we go our way. Or, and I personally prefer this one, or I pull my sword and I take it from your corpse.
He's going to roll me a deception check, and he's going to roll against that with a save. Sorry, what did I say? I meant, sorry.
You said deception.
Add your intimidation modifier to that one.
Alright,
is that any better?
Then, yeah, it's 2 better. So it'd be a 14.
So the main guy sort of backs up, and one of the guys to the side goes, "Now hang on a second, boss. You gonna take that?" And it seems the main guy is backing away, whereas the other two don't seem too convinced. However, the individual pulls out the sack and cuts it, and it hits the ground with a heavy chink. But
thank you.
The other two moving quick beside you, and they've got halberds raised at you. You try and take that, I'll take your eyes.
Oh, you can certainly try.
Alright. We have combat, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't have a mini to click on.
No, not yet. 2 seconds. So it is currently day, so let me just change this map to global illumination. Alright, and I'll move you over. Okay, and roll initiative.
Oh, Jesus. That scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, turn your music down to like a quarter way or halfway.
I don't know how to do that.
Under the settings tab, top right.
Cogwheel.
Oh yeah, got it.
Wow.
Can we get vision, Purry?
Yes,
Just real quick.
certainly. Right, who needs it?
Me.
Fantastic.
I think that's it.
Thanks.
Alright, so from the top, Darius, you can see this is going south very, very quickly.
Oh dear. Be careful. Or fight, be careful. He's gonna... Let me see what I have. This is new. He is going to cast Firebolt.
Okay. Which one, the left or the right?
The left one.
Alright, go for it. Roll me an attack roll. Oh, nice!
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, it hits him in the chest. He's like, ah! He looks up at you. He's got vengeance in his eye, and it looks like he's now reaching for a crossbow on his back. But he takes 8 damage.
It's about as much as he can do at the moment.
Oh, I took away from the wrong. I took away from his AC. Now they've taken away from all their ACs.
Somebody forgot to mook them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the SRD did.
But it's much more worse.
That's horrific. The SRD forgot to do it. Ugh. Right, 16. And then it's from the health. How much damage did you do? Sorry, 8.
Yep.
Cool. Sorry about that. Alright. Switch these two around. There we go. Veit.
Yeah, I'm going to walk up to the one that's just took a firebolt. I'm going to rage.
Yeah.
I have a button for that.
You would like to rage? Nice.
There we go. I got a button for that. And then I'm going to hit him with my longsword.
Alright, go for it. So yeah, as it comes down, the guy behind you sort of nicks your foot, and you slip as you come for the attack, and the guy easily just scrapes off his breastplate.
Fair enough.
Only just. So this one is then going to retort. Oh, you little bastard! He's going to attempt to hit you with his shield in his left arm.
Okay.
So that is a 10 plus 3, 13. Yeah, as it comes towards you, just put out your hand and just stop it, and you sort of a power struggle, but no one gives. The one behind you, however, is going to attempt to glaive you. So that is a 15 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, yeah, so you're just struggling, and as he pushes you off, you sort of fall back a second, and the glaive, like, dead in front of you just misses. You're, like, sort of taken back a second, but you're fine. Darius.
Yeah. Veit's taking the brunt of this, so Darius is going to... Let me move that back down. Yeah, I think it's about time. He's gonna reach over to his little canteen of water and pop it open, and he's gonna cast Ice Knife.
All right, cool. Yeah, so you
Let's
open
see,
it.
so yeah, yep. Wait, give me actually 1 second. Yeah, I'm in range. Yeah, and
Awesome.
Jesus. So even if the
11
initial
misses,
one
so
doesn't
it's
hit,
a dex save, is it?
Yep, dex save.
He rolled a 7 plus 1. That's a fail. So yeah, it comes
So
past and it misses, and he looks at you, smiles, and then you can't see it, but the head of his back of his head explodes, and he falls towards you. Veit. Fucking hell. And there we go. Veit.
Well, that was nice. Let's see that again. I walk over to this guy and yeah, I'm going to swing my sword at him too.
All right. Yep, that's going to hit. 4 damage. Okay. Take it away from the right bar this time. There we go. Is that all?
Yeah. Is that added the rage
looks
it
like
has,
it.
hasn't it?
Yeah.
You see, it didn't ask me.
Oh, then it might not have them, because it's rolled.
Oh, I remember why. It's because that needs to be changed to 1. Yeah,
oh,
let
have
me
you
roll
still
the
set it
damage
up like
again.
that, have you? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've
missed
done
a
it.
+2.
Yeah, just add 2 to the 4.
Alright, 6. So additional 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
On his turn, he's dead. Okay, on this one's turn. Yeah, so he looks at his fallen comrades, like, can see he's out of his depth, and is going to disengage. Not before you see he sort of shakes off a backpack. It seems like he's trying to bribe you, and it drops to the ground with a clank. This one's already gone. Darius.
Veit, did that one hurt you? The one running away he's referring to.
I can't say as he did. My sister used to hit harder than that. She's really tiny.
He was gonna cast a fireball, but then he just puts his hand down and closes his book.
Okay.
He's
And
feels
Veit.
like he's gonna let him go. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna up the 2 packs.
Okay.
I mean, I could get to him, but I'm not that guy. He's running. I'll let him run.
And he gets away, seemingly surviving. Alright.
I'm sure he won't be a reoccurring villain or anything like that.
Nope. Marcus Turelius is not.
Oh my god, he's got a name!
So, yeah. So it comes, the adrenaline leaves your body. The red mist fades away, and in the pouch is 18 gold and 9 silver.
Yeah, Darius, I got your things here.
Oh,
and in the backpack is just chock block full of rations. It's got around. I'll roll for it. 20 net ration packs.
Jesus.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's a lot of rations.
Yeah.
all
it is.
stuffed into one backpack. Yeah.
Cool.
Actually, that went a bit better than expected. Thank you for that. I don't know how to handle these situations too well. Most of the time, I try to avoid confrontation, but they were quite a nasty lot, weren't they?
Well, brigands, thieves, thugs, they're all scum.
That's
But-
not too bad.
I got
Well,
your rations and I got you gold. There you go.
oh, no. Please, take the gold for yourself. You did more than I did that time. You really did stand up to them, and I do appreciate that.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Yeah, just gotta hold the bag out for you to take.
He's just gonna take back the bit of rations that he had given them,
Okay.
and then leave the rest to Veit. So, out of curiosity, what brought you around here?
Jobs.
Jobs? What do you mean?
Headed south. I'm in the military, and they offered me a new position, so I'm headed for the new position.
Oh, and where's that taking you?
Do I know where it's taking me? Or is it just like, wander the roads?
Yeah, it's pretty much wander the roads until you find the same coat of arms.
Yeah, it's pretty much wander the roads, looking for... And I'll show my coat of arms. Looking for that.
Oh, interesting. What? May I see your coat of arms?
Hey, come have a look.
He goes over and takes a look.
Yeah, it's...
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, God. No, I was just going to say it's the Craghammer coat of arms.
Yeah.
And Darius would know that, yes?
It's very
Or to some
similar.
extent.
It's very similar to the actual Kraghelmer noble families. It's just slightly deviated to look more militaristic. But yeah, you notice it. It's very similar.
Oh, I see. And, wow, that actually brings you not too far. How long have you been traveling?
Oh, a little while now. I don't know, week, maybe 2.
Wow. And you haven't found anything yet?
Found the ground.
You
Found
me
these
there.
people, found you.
That's true.
Where are you headed?
Anywhere, really, but I was on my way to Drynna. I need to stop off. It's my next stop, anyway. If you want, you can come with. See if we can't get you a room, get you settled down for a bit, get you restored before you go back on the road.
Well, I was actually thinking, seeing as how you just got robbed on the road, and I'm not really doing anything apart from wandering around. Perhaps I should wander around with you, and then you won't get robbed, and I've got someone to talk to.
You know, I'd like that. It's a nice change for once.
I have one condition, though. Just one.
All right.
Take the bag.
Why?
It's got 18 gold in it, and it's yours.
Yeah. Don't worry. No, it's not mine. You did most of
Right.
it. You
We'll,
take it.
we'll
I'm
split it then. We'll split it.
split it, but you carry it.
Okay. Alright. But
Trust
I'm
me,
buying the
not-
drinks
I'm
then.
not. I'm not as you know, low down on money. I haven't been robbed that many times, but I'm not
so you
as
have been
low as-
robbed more than once then?
You know, I don't think about how many times I've been robbed. I just go. Don't worry
Right.
about it.
I see.
And
An
he,
interesting man.
He just reaches into his coat pocket on the inside and takes out his gold that he'd hidden there and just shows him. See, it's not too bad. I always keep
Alright.
it safe away.
That's not a bad idea.
He just stuffs it back into his coat. You know, I've learned after the first few times that they don't usually check all of you. They don't pat you down. So, you know, keep it on your person. Don't keep it in your bag. That's the smart way.
Aye. That's not a bad way. I'll just take my boot off and show him the gold in there.
Ah, see? There you go. Smart move.
Aye, but it don't have smell.
That's true. Anyways, he just looks down at the dead guy on the ground.
I guess we
Yes.
should pat him down.
We should probably pat him down. I guess we're just gonna go ahead and pat him down. That's what
Alright.
this guy has on him.
On his person, he has a spear. He has a glaive on his back. A shield. And he has chain shirt as well.
Oh, that's nice.
And as for personal effects, he has. Let's just roll. 5 gold pieces. Day's rations on him personally that seem to be half eaten.
Oh, waste not, want not. I'll eat the other half.
Okay.
And he's just gonna take the gold and store that away.
Okay.
Well, I think we've done most we can here, so why don't we be on our way?
Alright. Sounds like a plan.
Mighty fine day. I do enjoy days like this. Nice and sunny.
Oh, I thought you were going to say days where I get mugged. Held by a spear.
Well, if I only get mugged once, you know, that's a good day. So we'll see. And he just starts walking.
Yeah, it just could follow by.
Yeah. So you
one day, mug is fine to him.
you move
That's a good
onwards.
day.
And about
Indeed.
7 hours travel, you start to get wary. And you pull up to the side, I guess, to rest, or would you force yourself to go further?
Oh no, I think we'd rest.
Okay.
I wouldn't have to worry about
Yeah,
having to run.
definitely.
Is anybody taking watch?
Yeah, I'll take watch.
Okay. So, about 3 hours in, you hear the sound of hooves trotting down the path at sort of a steady speed. On the back of that looks like a elf in this sort of green uniform, and because you're military, your eyes initially go to the shoulder and arm, and you can see they've got it's got a pouch on it that it's got like trees and an eye, and you sort of gather that this is a scout. And this scout is looking, and you can see that it's specifically tracking your path.
Okay, do we have a fire lit at the moment?
It depends. I'd imagine you would have had one, but you would have put it out.
Yeah.
Unless you would. Well, yeah, you don't need fire to see, so there'd be no need.
And how far off the road are we?
easily between 60 to 30 foot.
Okay, so I'll just try and lay low, let him go by, if I can.
Okay. Sure. Okay, roll me a stealth check.
With advantage, because I'm really small.
Unfortunately not. Okay. So, yeah, you push yourself up against a tree, and the horse comes past you, and then you see a movement, and then the horse bolts away.
Just the horse?
No, with the rider.
Oh, okay.
And that's it.
Okay, yeah. And I'll sit back and relax again.
Okay. Do you swap shifts?
Yeah, I'll wake him up in the middle of the night.
And would you tell him what happened?
Most definitely.
Okay.
I'm a scout. Out here.
Aye, Elven.
Big kitties. Elven, too.
Aye, you wouldn't be on the run, would you?
Shakes his head. No, I wouldn't be. Are you?
No.
Well, then it seems we're all good.
Aye, wake me up when the sun comes up. Insta-sleep.
Shit. Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, just bam.
Make me, Darius, hang on.
During his watch, he's just gonna have a light next. He's gonna cast light.
Sorry, say that again.
During his watch, he casts light.
Okay. So I need you to make me a perception check, and I need Veit to make me one at disadvantage.
Both at disadvantage?
No, just Veit at disadvantage.
Shit.
Okay, so yeah, Veit, you wake and you can just feel the ground trembling, and it gets heavier and heavier. Whereas you, Darius, you're just reading, Yep. Relaxing. And it's starting to get heavier, the thundering in the ground.
Darius,
Yes, Veit. How can I help you?
don't you feel that?
In the distance, you can just hear.
No, I don't feel anything in particular.
Shit. Hide.
Hi. He just closes his book, puts out the light, and scrambles over to hide behind a tree or something.
Oh, they're around there. And you hear you then hear it get louder, and it's quite evidently the hooves of at least 7 or 8 horses clattering, and it comes up to around the campfire. Make me a stealth check each.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
So you then hear the sound of unsaddling and the sound of footsteps, and Veit, you're sort of peeking out to get a look, and you can see it's the same elf, and it's laying low to the ground, it's moving up on the campsite, and looks around, can't see any of you. And Darius, you sort of peek as well, and you're like, oh, thank fuck, and then you feel a hand clap onto your back and pull you back and hold over your mouth. And Veit, as you're just watching this happen, you then see Darius pulled into the middle, and you see one of the men that are with this group puts a sword up to his throat. All right, now you can come out.
I dropped my book, by the way, too.
Okay.
He would have been holding it.
Yeah, Vital walk out.
As you walk out, yeah, the elf sees you, and you've never seen an elf blush before, but you can see this elf is not happy that it did not see you. And you walk over, it pulls out it's just got this little hand crossbow, and it's just pointing at it as you walk over. Goes, now, What's this? I hear about bandits looting my men.
I think you've mispronounced that. Your men were bandits, looting.
No, good sir, we're a part of the army, as you can see.
Darius is just trying to shake while being held and just
Your
keeps,
hands
like,
get
eyeballing
pulled
his
tightly
book.
behind your back, and then you hear a clank.
Your men held him at spear point, took rations from him, and then when they ran from me like the little girls that they are, they threw a pack on the floor, and I'll bring the pack out and empty its contents onto the floor, full of rations.
So what you're telling me is you robbed them?
Oh no, they left this of their own volition as they ran away with their tails between their legs. The ones that were alive, that was.
See, now it sounds to me like you robbed them.
Sounds to me like you're cruising for a bruising.
He smiles. I like feisty. It's pleasant. Makes a difference. Chain him up. Then he nods, and the elf and 2 other humans are now coming towards you.
I'll have you know, I'm a military man myself, and what you're doing is going to get back to Craghammer, and they are going to hear of it.
Don't worry. Trust me, it won't.
All right. Well, I guess we'll see.
And the one's pulling your arm behind your back. Do you resist?
There's no point at this point. There's too many of them.
Okay. So yeah, he pulls it behind your back, and you hear the clank as these manacles, are clasped around your arms. And they pick up their stuff, and they start. What did you do with the 19 gold?
Oh,
Sorry,
let
18.
me see. I think I left it on the road.
This is me, Perry, asking you, Rich.
Oh, it's in the boot with the rest of my gold.
Okay, so yeah, they're patting you down. Let me make... Yeah, then they don't seem to want to check your boots for whatever reason.
Darius wants to...
Dwarf feet.
Dwarf feet, yeah.
It's the ultimate defense of gold.
Yeah. Darius
Darius
is just
Sorry, go ahead.
kicking, and he's just staring at his book that was left on the ground.
So you watch, one of them walks over to it and purposely steps on it and leaves this big muddy footprint right in the middle. Goes, "No, I'm sorry." And he leans down, picks it up, and then puts it into his own sack.
Oh, his eyes are twitching.
And roll me a sleight of hand check for hiding your pouch.
Okay. Shit.
So yeah, he starts to pat you down, and he just ching. One of the men smiles. He goes, "I think I'll be having that." He pulls out, feels it's quite hefty. He's like, and he seems to only take half of it instead. So
You see,
mark down that you
when
have
it comes
13.
to robbery and things of that nature, that was robbery. What your men did was threw their stuff on the floor.
Yes, I agree. Let us leave then, yes? And they start to pull you towards the horses.
Oh, I'm a dwarf. We don't ride horses.
This dwarf does. And you see 2 of them start to try and pick you up and put you onto a horse.
Yeah, I look at the one on my right. I want to have a good look at the one on my right.
Okay. It looks like a male, late 20s. Not super stocky, but looks like he could throw a punch.
I'll remember you.
As you say, actually, roll me intimidation.
And Darius is still has his mouth covered in his hands behind his back. Yeah.
You'd be manacled, so. But it seems okay.
Oh,
yes.
that's the most least intimidating thing ever.
As you say that, he looks at you like, oh. And he sort of look to his friends, and they're giving him the "you'll be all right" look, and he's like, oh. He doesn't seem too bothered then. But yeah, no, they're keeping their hands over your mouth, pull you over. To get you onto the horse, they actually have to take their hand off your mouth, so if you have any obscenities or whatever you want to shout, you can.
Oh, no, that's...
Or
no,
spells
never
that only require verbal.
mind. Yeah. That's what I was looking at. What is this? Yeah, actually I can. Cast Firebolt.
Okay.
And they put both of us on horses, right?
Correct.
Are the horses connected to anything?
Currently, no.
Ah, so he wants to aim the firebolt to the back of the horses to try and scare them.
Animal handling.
You're.
Is that both of us?
No. It'll just be...
I can only see this ending so bad since you have your
I
hands
think...
manacled.
Isn't Firebolt semantic?
Oh yeah, it is actually.
Okay, so yeah, your hands are tied, unfortunately.
Well, they're behind me though. And I'm aiming this behind us.
Sure, I'll let that slide. Sure. Yeah, so your horse...
Thank you, Matt.
Your horse bolts off. And you see now two of the men, the main boss-looking guy, who seems to be thinner than the rest of them, jumps on top of the horse and is bolting after you. Meanwhile, there's still 5 with you, Veit.
Oh, he's
Of course there is.
scare off?
Well, you shot it across the flank of yours. They're not all like...
Well, no. I shot it at the ground to try and scare the horses.
They are military horses, so I think...
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
they'd be used to that then.
Your one would I mean, if you did it close enough, it would have felt the heat against his leg and would have ran. But
Did I get a look at the chains, by the way?
Not really. It's like the you can see on. I mean, looking at you can see what ones Darius has, and they're pretty thick, stocky things.
Oh, okay. So they do look strong then.
They don't look like you could pull them apart, no.
Okay.
Yeah, so Darius, you're currently bolting off. Your hands behind your back. You're starting to fall off the horse. Make me an athletics check with disadvantage.
Oh no.
Or acrobatics.
I'll have to be after. Oh, crap.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
So you start to slip, and there's just nothing to hold on. And as you fall backwards off the horse, you grab its tail, and you get a bit of hair, and then you're loose and you're tumbling as you yank what feels like a good handful of hair off of it, and you can hear it whinny as it runs off. And you roll across the floor, taking. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you just scatter along the floor in dust, and you muddy yourself up quite a bit. And the main guy comes up, starts to circle around you. Now that was just stupid. And he walks a horse over to you, and it stamps down onto your leg, and you feel something like almost crack. And then he slides off.
Well, you're no better than the other brigands who robbed us earlier. No wonder where they got it from.
Yes, now you've cost me a horse, so you're going to have to earn that back. And I think your friend might just want to help you.
Yeah, well, we'll see how long that lasts. Someone like you couldn't understand anything that we go through. Simple people like us.
As you finish your sentence, you feel a very, very painful smack at the back of your head, and your vision just goes black. Veit, you see them bring back Darius. His leg is wounded, and you can see there's blood leaking down from his head, and he's over the flank of a horse.
Was that called for?
He ran.
Aye. Do you blame him? Reverse the situation, wouldn't you?
There's no need to reverse it. We have the upper hand here. I always make sure I have the upper hand. Now quit your moaning. Let's go. And you see they will start to mount up.
Right.
Oh, and if you try anything, I will kill him. Deal?
I prefer the deal where if I try something you don't kill him, but I don't think I have that option.
No, you don't.
Right, well, I'll take the one that's offered then.
Good boy. You start to ride off. So it takes about 4 or 5 days on horse, and you come across the great mountains of Gatshado, which are detailed in lore from as the layer of Umbersil, one of the Chroma Conclave. The only, or he was defeated in it. And as you're getting towards the base of the mountain, there's this seems to be like this stronghold. These wooden gates, they open outwards, or open inwards, should I say? And Darius, you've been in and out of consciousness. Now, after about 2 days, you're fully conscious. You're just tied to the back of this horse, and it is not doing good things to your back. It is aching.
Yeah.
And you enter in. You see the guards at the top nod to the main gentleman there. And they walk in. They take you guys off of the horses. They walk you over to a tent, which you go in. And you see this portly man just sort of sat there, spread out over his chair. As you walk in, he sits up a little bit, and the two exchange words. He seems to write 2 things into his book. If you're particularly interested, you can roll perception checks in what he's writing.
Sure.
Not entirely sure I can read.
Yeah, Darius, you watch him write human, well dressed, and then
I don't think I can read.
and then dwarf, mal-tempered.
Good job I don't know that.
Darius, well, he just looks over to Veit and just mutters, "They're logging us in our book. Seemingly you're ill-tempered."
He points to you, Darius. Mitchell and Swine, as he points to you, Veit. Those are your new names now.
Mitchell and Swine.
My name's Veit.
He looks back to the brooker, who just looks over. Says Swine here.
That's nice. My name's
He
Veit.
starts pulling you out of the thingy before you can seem to piss off this individual who seems to be a bit more important. And they take you to this big pit. It's a big mining pit. There are about 50, 60 other people in this pit. Chuck you in. Now, the deal is, if you do not work, you do not get fed. If you do not get fed, obviously you die, so off you go.
Have they unchained us?
They haven't changed you, yeah.
Do we have any of our belongings, or did they take them all?
Anything, I mean, is there anything you would have tried to hide on your person other than gold?
I have a dagger in my
Sure.
waistband.
Make me a sleight of hand.
Nope.
I mean, they rolled a 3, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, no, they found that. Anything Veit might try to hide?
I don't think I've got anything. I've got paring knife. That'd be small. I don't think it's a weapon though. It's just a little knife that you used for carving wood.
Yeah.
But I'll try all the same.
Sure. Roll me a sleight of hand. Yeah, they don't seem to have taken it from you.
It's in my boot, the other one.
Right. Oof, dangerous game. Okay.
Dangerous boots. Boots of holding.
Yeah.
So, your first day in the mining camp, you get bullied and picked on by particularly stocky men that seem to have spent maybe 10, 20 years in this mine. Just their entire life building muscle upon muscle from just hitting stone.
Awesome.
Eventually you get the idea of there seems to be some sort of hierarchy, as there is in everything. The typical shady thief-like individual giving bribes and sneaking things in. However, although these people seem to have been here for years, after a week, you see all of the miners rounded up into a line, and a man starts to walk down the line, pointing at individuals. So it's forward, back, and you two happen to step forth. And then they send the people from the back over elsewhere, and they pull the guys from the front to the gates. It's come to my attention that this mine is not yielding the resources that we once wished. As such, we are providing offers. You see, this speaker seems to be is a dwarf like you, Veit. Now, the expedition to the new mines may be dangerous, so understand if you take this deal, you could potentially injure or die, but the results are, if you do succeed, you will be conscripted into the UGDA and given a paid wage, and once the army is disbanded, you may leave free. Any of you wish to take?
Just out of curiosity, is Darius's leg still hurt?
It wasn't a fracture or anything. It was just
Okay.
sort of sprained.
Got it.
But yeah, you are definitely up to normal walking now.
Got it. Cool. Darius just looks over at Veit.
Veit's gonna shrug.
Yeah, just shrug at each other.
Well, in that case, we'll choose. And you see they go through, they pick 7 groups out of the 30 people that are there. You happen to be part of it. And they take you out of the gates unchained. They seem to be treating you with some sort of dignity. And you're taken to this big mess hall where there's a bunch of guards out of uniform. And you're given actually a decent meal for once. Hot food rather than dry rations covered in salt. And you're on your own table, all of you, 7 teams of 2, so there's 14 people all together on this table. And the dwarf comes back over and he says, well, you can get the taste for good food now, and if you join the UGTA, there are many more meals like this, as well as good pay, so if anything, we're doing you a deal. You'll be you're able to sleep in a bed tonight, so enjoy, and we'll be shipping you off in the morning.
With our belongings.
If you had any possessions taken from you, yes, surely they will be returned. Providing they are not stained in anything unsavory.
Well, they better not be.
I meant murder weapons kind of thing, but...
You he just goes back to eating.
Okay, yeah. It is a good meal. Best meal you've had in months. So, you sleep up in a bed that actually has stuffing in it. You have a pillow for once. And in the morning, you're all rounded up. You see there's a patrol on either side of you guys. It seems, although they seem to think they're doing you a favor, they're still not convinced on the loyalty of the group. And rightly so. It seems a lot of people have, it's just especially during the dinner, was sort of discussing escape plans and discussing just general how they're going to get out of there. And they make you, so you all get pulled onto a cart and you get taken around Gatshado to more further north to a different side of it. And at each interval where 2 people get off, there seems to be a small outpost of 3 guards and and just a small wooden gate that's locked. And they unlock it, they let someone in. They finally get to yours. As you jump out, they open up a sack and they give you everything except your spell book, or your book that you had, which I assume was your spell book. Or was that just a reading book?
No,
Okay.
that was his spell book, yeah. What's this? Where's my spell book?
It was never handed in with your possessions.
Well, where is it?
Excuse me, you're under no jurisdiction to be questioning me.
You don't understand. That's a
I don't
spellbook
give a
handed down
shit.
through my family.
Now fuck off and get in that cave.
He's just gonna swallow it and
Yeah. Okay.
move along.
And in a turn of fortunate events, you can see you recognize 2 of the guards at the gate. You see the one that top go, "Oh, you're fucking kidding me!" And you know it. You recognize him as the individual whose ass you kicked and ran. And the other one is looking up to him, turns around and goes, "Oh, okay." And you notice the one on the right is the one that stood on your book.
Darius is just gonna mutter, "You're fucking kidding me." Just about the same time the other guy says
Yeah.
it too.
Come this way then, gentlemen. You got searching to do.
Oh, more than just searching.
You know, actually, we've had a few troubles with goblins of the sorts in this cave, so I don't like your odds about coming back. Or should I say, I do like them.
You'd better hope we don't.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
I'm just letting you know specifically. And he points at the guy who stepped on his book.
You see, gives you an odd look. He leans against the wall and pulls out a small book from his jacket and starts flicking through the pages. You read this shit?
Is that actually his spell book?
You can see it's definitely yours, yeah.
Now he just grinds his teeth.
See, I've been trying to make heads or tails of this. Makes no
Surprised
sense.
you could read.
Has the cart gone?
Yeah, it's starting to ride off.
So it's literally just us 2 and those 2.
Yep. Well, 3 of
I'm
them.
surprised you can actually read most of it.
And one of them's up in like a little guard tower. Ooh. Whatever. I can read.
Insight.
Yeah, sure. He most certainly cannot read.
Darius,
Yes.
is that book yours?
But no worries. I'll have it back soon.
Oh, you'll have it back. Gentlemen, give my friend here his book back.
Roll me a intimidation check with advantage.
That sounded like a great roll.
Yeah.
He rolled a natural 20.
I got a 22.
Yeah. Okay, so he doesn't seem intimidated, but he seems cautious. He goes, yes, George, give it back to him. We don't need to fight. We need these to explore the caves, right? Are you kidding?
Aye, you remember the last time you took something from him and I stepped in,
He
don't
goes
you?
red-faced. He goes, nothing happened, so long as he gets his book back.
Aye, give him the book.
And you see the guy steps forth, hands you the book.
He snatches it away from him.
He sort of chuckles and
Starts
makes his way
busting
back
off the cover.
to the gate, unlocks it. Well, gentlemen, why don't you go in?
Aye, we'll go in. And me and you, we're having words when I come out again.
If
When?
he seems genuinely, he seems to believe you, and quite a bit worried about that statement.
I'm not going to molest him or anything like that. I'm just going to go in.
Okay. So you head in.
Darius is gonna follow behind. Glares at the guy who took his book.
Okay. The first thing you notice when you get in there is it's dark. At least for
Aye.
you, Darius. Everything just sort of fades into grey for you, Veit.
I'm used to it.
And yeah, and being a dwarf, you're quite proficient in this. Essentially, you're looking for mining resources.
Aye. Can you see?
Well, I will be in a moment. He
Aye.
reaches into his pack and plucks out a bit of moss and pop. Light.
Okay, so what you can do yourself now is if you click your token, go to the macros tab in the top right, so the one next to the settings, it should say torch on.
Macro next to settings. I don't have that.
So next to the settings bar, the one to the left of it should be collection.
Oh, yeah, okay.
On that, you should then see this one that says torch on. Actually, I have to also do this as well.
Yep.
And if
Okay.
you click that, if you click your character, and then click torch on, the little roll button, it should. There
Oh.
you go.
There we go. Nice. Oh, and I can put that on the bar too. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
There we are. There's also a torch off button. So, yeah.
Yep.
You flare up, and you are able to see.
Well, I guess we're looking for materials, correct?
I think so. Maybe goblins.
Both, if we're lucky. Well, let's be
So
honest.
yeah, I just kind of my passive investigation,
Yeah, sure. Head on through
which
the cave.
is, I think my passive investigation is only 9.
Okay.
So not very good.
I'll say as you're a dwarf, I'll give you advantage on actual perception checks if you start to look somewhere specific.
Yeah, I'll look down in this corner here.
Sure. Roll me a nature check. Or something with intelligence. So, nature, investigation, or perception I'll give as well.
Oh, religion.
There you go.
Did you say perception as well?
But yes, I'll allow perception with advantage for you.
I mean, I get stone cunning as well as a dwarf.
Okay, so yeah, in this particular location there is nothing of value, just mineral, sort of worthless mineral.
Okay.
Anything down that way?
No. Just a bit of rock.
It seems like a whole lot of bit of rock.
Aye. Mine's very often hard.
Never spent much time in a mine. I don't think I can recall the last time I was in one.
I spent most of my life in one.
Really? Where do you hail from?
Dungaral.
Oh. Alright. See, I myself, I'm from Joran.
Aye, I don't think I know that one.
No worries, we're a smaller village. Don't expect many people to know about it. It's alright though.
No one knows Dungaral these days.
Only in book. Just keep looking.
I see something blue.
Aye.
Yeah. Roll me some sort of check, perception, okay. So yeah, this is an iron ore vein. It seems to be a 5-foot column, so there's not a lot here. You don't think they'd be too happy with it, but you certainly mark it down.
Okay.
So far, that's what you found, yeah.
Oh, it's something's better than nothing.
Oh, did you put the other people in here, by the way?
I haven't, no.
Oh, they're all sat in the dark,
You
crying.
don't have to worry about it too much.
But it's an epic cave.
At least for me.
No, I'm
It's
just,
quite
I'm
large.
listening.
Well, I do apologize, Veit, by the way. Got us into a bit of a mess.
Oh, don't worry. It
I'll probably
happens.
delay you finding the military that you're looking for.
Aye, but no pressure.
Aye, I think I see something else over there. We see orange. Or yellow.
Yeah, roll me a check. So this is a copper vein, but this is very weak in that you think you could probably actually pull off all the copper that's in this this area. It seems to be mined before potentially.
Okay.
Doesn't look like there's much left there.
No.
Should continue. This cave seems like it goes on forever. Nothing over here.
Yep, make me another check. I mean, it's the same ore, but you're not sure how intense it is.
You said we can make a nature check?
Yep.
Let me try that.
So yeah, you can. This is roughly a medium vein. This could be worked for about a week and a half, maybe 2.
At least it's better than the last one we found.
So yeah, as you round the corner, you can actually see now there seems to be light coming from within this cave.
Shh.
He just nods and extinguishes his light.
Okay.
Clink, clank, clink, clank.
Yeah. Hey.
So it's not actually the weapons that are clanging. What's actually clanging is as you step forward, your foot gets hooked in something, and then you hear a loud snap as this metallic trap claims your foot.
Oh,
Yes. Make me a dex save.
do I get advantage on that? Oh no, I'm not high enough level.
No.
Oop.
Okay, so you take 4 points of piercing damage as it digs into your leg. You desperately get down, try to unchain it, and you can hear talking up ahead. And then as soon as it goes off, it stops.
Shit. Darius would like to try and help.
Hide.
Yeah.
I gotta get you out of here.
Hide. I've got it.
He lets go
And
and
the
tries
light-
to move back a
you
little
hear-
bit around the corner.
The sound of sort of sizzling as the light goes out, and yeah, sure, you sneak behind, and with your stealth, you're fine for now.
Yeah.
Can I make
Can't see
an
much, so he's just
athletics
gonna rely on
to
hearing.
Yeah, athletics or acrobatics to escape. Yes, you pull it open, you reset it. It's almost like it was never triggered except for the blood on it.
I'll push it out the frickin' way as well.
Okay. You can hear footsteps.
Down into the corner if possible.
Yeah, sure. Roll me a stealth check. Oh, you putting the trap there, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, so you see the individual comes around the corner. Squints. I can't see what caused it. Hold on, you oaf, I'm coming. See another one comes along.
Does it sound human?
Humanoid.
Yeah, humanoid, yeah.
He was right there. He's literally walking away. You can see one's pointing at you, like...
Okay.
He goes, you? Who are you?
Fight.
You see this man looks over to the left and looks back. Yeah, come over here. We've got rations to share if you want.
I would, but I hurt my leg.
Yeah, sorry about that. You know, all sorts of bad folk coming here.
Could you help me?
Sure. You see they both walk over. We'll come
What
over
did-
then.
What do they look like?
They're both humanoid, so one's a human, one's an elf.
Hey, you with the GDPFNPA?
Yeah, that's us. Just here in the cave doing our job.
I thought there were goblins in here.
No, never goblins in here. Never seen a goblin in here. Have you seen a goblin in here?
God. I've not seen anything apart from you two. And that trap.
Yeah, well, like I said, could be goblins coming up here, so... Just trying to protect ourselves. You here alone?
Aye.
Oh, okay. See, it starts to come closer. Come over here, come to our camp. We'll sort out that wound for you.
Okay.
You can see come around the corner, an individual with a mask on. What is taking so long? And it seems like a slender female. Oh,
She-
hello. Who's our guest?
What does she look like?
You can't see the face, but it looks human.
Is it masky?
The mask. Roll me a religion check. Scary mask. Probably one of those Halloween ones.
Can Darius make a check for that?
Make a perception check because it is extremely dark. With a disadvantage, in fact. Yeah, you cannot see it. I mean, unless you light your torch, yeah, you cannot see this individual.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense now.
Yeah, I was like, I could see something.
Yeah, so so you walk with them, Veit.
And you're definitely with the GDPFQNRA.
Yeah, we came down here because
Insight.
of the thing. Yeah, go for it. I mean, seeing as you just made that acronym up, you're pretty sure they're full of shit.
Yeah. Ooh. What's that?
What's what?
And I'm going to point at the floor next to the trap.
Yeah. You look at it. What?
The one that's below me. I just want to put my hand like over his shoulder and point at the floor next to the trap. There, look.
He's like, yes, I'm looking.
And I want to push his face into the trap.
Sure. Make me a athletics check.
Push his
Please,
face into the
please
trap.
win this.
Oh man.
Please win this.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Oh no.
Oh,
He rolled a 5.
get in.
Yes.
So you push his face into the trap. It clamps around his face. He can't save against it.
You reckon?
I wonder what I know.
amazing. Snap.
Yeah, so he takes 6 points of and roll me initiative.
All you hear is screaming.
Oh, that's
Okay,
so
now
awesome.
now can I have vision?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Now
I
fighting.
want to see this too.
That was
Yeah.
cool. I'll give you that.
Yeah, that was a good start to that one.
Oh, what's that? Push, clamp.
It's about this point that somebody normally says something along the lines of, please do fan art.
Yeah. Just a comic strip of him shoving his face in the bear trap.
Wonder what would have happened if I'd have got nat 20.
Ooh. You break his nose while doing it.
Slit his throat.
It clamps on his neck and just removes his head.
Yeah, just
Oh, yeah.
slams his face over down into it.
Wapow!
And Darius is still just right around the corner. He's trying to maintain some kind of visual
Okay.
fight.
So yeah, from the top, Veit.
Bonus action.
Kill him!
Range.
Yep.
One second, and I'll click my button because it does my rage. And then longsword guy who isn't currently kissing a bear trap.
Sure, yeah. You swing up, turn around, swinging. Yeah, as you go to pull away, the guy grabs your arm and you just can't come round. I'm going to kill you. Darius.
You can certainly try.
Darius is gonna move right into the open as he casts.
Who is that? You hear the female say.
Yeah. And then he's going to yeah, you know what? Let's do it. He's going to take out some find sand from his pocket, throw it in the air,
Okay.
cast sleep.
Okay. So, unfortunately... Alright, so where are you casting it, sorry?
Yeah, so he's gonna try and not. Oh well. This
At
is
least
still
one of
pretty
them's an
shit.
elf.
Mm.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? He's not gonna do that.
Okay.
He doesn't want to do that. Because I forgot it does put Veit to sleep as well.
Depending on how close it was, it might
Yeah,
even
well,
put you to sleep instead.
I mean, I can only see the two guys next to Veit, so it would like fucking hit everybody. Yeah, instead he's just gonna firebolt the one with his head stuck in a trap.
Okay, you'd have disadvantage because low light.
That's fine.
Okay. A
12.
12 only just hits. Yeah, and
Okay.
the firebolt hits and skims off his back. He arches into the trap even more.
Actually, that would be a normal roll, but it still works because I was stealth.
You stepped out.
Okay, that's fine.
Unless you said I attacked from the shadow kind of thing.
That's fine.
Either
I mean,
way,
it's
he's
still
also
hit,
face
so.
first down because he's prone as well. But yeah.
There you go. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, 4 damage. Okay, so this one's turn. It's going to attempt to attack you, Veit.
Cool. Quick question for the GM.
Yep.
When I got my stuff back, did they give me my board back?
You're bored.
Yeah, sword,
His
board.
shield.
Don't see why not.
Cool.
So he's attempting to. Oh, that's a good roll. That's 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So you take 5 points of slashing damage as he brings a scimitar across your back.
Cool.
Anything
And
else?
That's reduced to...
Is
some
it?
raging.
Or is that at later level that you choose the tokens? Or is that straight away?
Oh no, it's just
rage
bog
is
standard
automatic.
rage.
It's rage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh right, yes.
Automatically
It's the
off physical
first 3,
damage.
isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so no, that's
Yeah.
correct. That's reduced to 3 damage then.
Okay.
That's his turn. This one is going to attempt to take the trap off its face. So yeah, he successfully takes it off his face and then slips and it slams against his face again and just kills him. Natural 1.
Oh my god.
He's terrible
Okay.
at that.
This one is... I have to do everything myself. She'll come over and attempt to scimitar you, Veit.
Of course she does.
Fucking hell. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. So that is another 5 reduced to 3.
Okay.
You can surrender now if you'd like. Veit.
Yep. I think I'll turn my attention to her.
Right.
Oh, come on. It's okay. I don't want to live anyway. New characters after session 0.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
That's me. Done.
Oh no. Okay. Purry.
Okay. Sorry, say it again.
He missed.
Yeah, okay, sorry. So yeah, Darius.
Okay. He's gonna just see Veit getting smacked on, see the new chick walk up. He's gonna follow Veit's lead and focus her, and he's gonna cast Ice Knife. Disadvantage, right?
Correct. So yeah,
Shit.
is that everyone within 5 feet, including Veit?
It is everyone in 5 feet.
Okay, so everyone...
I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, target and each creature within 5 feet. where the ice exploded. Must do a dex save.
Alright, so Veit, her and that bloke there. So the guy up top fails, and the cultist is fail, I believe. Yep,
So
they both fail.
Saved. So Fight only takes 3 from the hit.
So they are 6.
Ice knife is no damage from a save.
Yeah, it says no damage. on
Or
the
no.
save.
Was it?
Yeah,
It
you've
says
written
on
no
your
damage
thing
there.
so.
I've put the health back
yes.
on.
Yeah.
Alright,
You're good.
so this one is going to move over to you, Darius, and attack. 20. Jesus, I'm rolling.
Yeah, that hits.
Luckily, I rolled a 1 on the dice, so that's 2 damage you take as he
Oh
slices.
my god.
That one's dead. This one is going to attempt to finish you off, Fight. 15 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, so yeah. She comes to slice. As the ice explodes, it shields her eyes and just misses. Right.
Yep. I'll have another crack at this lady. $15.
Against the lady, will hit.
So 6 points of slashing.
Yes, so as you cut her, she falls to her knees and she goes, "No!" And seems to clutch something around her neck. Anything else?
No,
Darius.
I can't do anything else currently.
Alright. Darius in a bad spot. He's going to cast Booming Blade.
Booming blade.
Boom Blade. Make an attack roll for that, so I'm gonna attack with the dagger first. Still disadvantage?
Yeah,
or-
unfortunately.
Oh,
Human. What's that fight?
Did you change the settings for that for the rage bar, because it's still showing as being 0 times seal?
I never set it to the thingy.
Oh right, yeah, it needs to be set to the is raging stat.
Alright. Didn't we find one that just works anyway? Or no, it was only level 14 it didn't work on it.
That's right, yeah.
There's no attribute called as raging. I can't find it.
What the hell?
Yeah, I missed. End of my turn.
Alright. Oh no, I found it, sorry. Okay, it's set now. I know why that is, because I
Cool.
didn't save the token.
Right, okay.
I'll do that now quickly before I forget. I know it's clogging up the combat, but there we go.
Cool.
Alright. Its turn. Yeah, it's going to attempt to kill you, Darius. 19.
Yep.
Oh, fuck me. 6 points of slashing damage.
That's enough to knock him unconscious.
Oh, Jesus, let mother loving. Okay. Veit.
Yeah. So, I step behind him and have a swing.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, guys.
Nope. Nope. And
Yeah, TPK. No, Darius, death save. His turn, he's going to attempt to hit you. 14 to hit you. Veit.
Fucking.
Woo!
oh my god. Seriously, you rolled a nat 1?
I rolled on that one, yeah.
Oh man.
Right, what did he roll to hit me, sorry?
14.
Nope.
Man, I'm so nervous. Wait.
Oh, shit. Longsword. 16!
Yeah. Okay, he's dead.
There, that's got it. And I'm going to
Darius.
step across and try to medicine check him to stabilize him.
Darius needs to make a death save.
Yeah, you have to make a death save.
Oh, please. Fuck's sake.
Oh.
Did he just die?
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's dead.
That was great. Nice run.
Good character.
I don't know what to say.
You know what? It's session 0. Fuck it. You're getting a mortal wound rather than death.
I don't even have words for any of this at the moment.
Man, you are, you and me, we're a bunch of squishies, ain't we?
Yeah, I'm gonna
How much
I'm gonna
health
be
do you
right back
have?
real quick. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
How much health do you have? As a whole? Oh, he's gone.
He has 8 health.
Oh! Yeah, no, we're just a bunch of squishies, aren't we?
Yeah, me, we're level 1, so.
Yeah, that is true.
So
I feel awful.
what's his mortal wound gonna be?
Oh, he's missing a whole hand. Oh, or a whole leg.
Alright, I need you to roll me a D100 if you can, Percy.
I think he walked away to go
Yeah.
vent.
I am
Dibs.
not
Let's
not
let
taking
him
responsible
feel
for
his
this.
fate. Why you did this?
Hey!
Oh my
Yeah! I'm so happy.
god. Oh no.
That's either really good or really bad.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the DM page that it's on. $272. Oh, it's only a D20 in the end.
Then treat it as a 20?
Yeah, okay. The scar doesn't have any adverse effects. Magical healing of 6th level higher, such as healed. Okay, so yeah. When he comes back, I shall give him a scar.
See, that's why you let me roll, because apparently
Now
I'm great.
He's got a badass scar somewhere.
Where can it be like a big ol' scar across his face?
Yeah, where did he get hit? That's what I'm wondering. When did the guy hit him?
Like give him one of those big old Kylo Ren scars that just fucks up his
He's got a
face.
squall from Final Fantasy VIII scar across his nose.
Yeah.
No, it's minor. It would have been across his chest. Quite easy to conceal.
Ah, boo. He can't even wear it with pride.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome
Come
back,
back.
You're okay.
Scarboy.
Yeah,
Scarboy.
Yeah. So I
Scarboy.
think it's fair to say session 0's no one can die because that would be stupid. Essentially, you have
You just happened to do the perfect amount for 2 hits. It was a 2 and then a 6.
so you
Oh.
currently have from your right breast down to your sort of where your kidney is on the left a scar when it heals.
Yeah, I was gonna say when it heals. Right now it's just a nice big gash.
But yeah, Veit, your buddy here is bleeding out.
Yep, medicine check.
More death saves for the bleed out.
Blood for the blood.
It's only -1, it'll be okay.
How many mortal
Yeah.
wounds will you have?
Yeah, exactly.
Every single. You know what? Roll me another D20.
I'm not rolling it.
Have Percy roll it.
Yeah, Percy actually rolls.
Yeah,
this time.
Percy.
I wanted to roll bad.
Okay. So you have a horrible scar now. So yeah. Okay, rather than fixing it, is you I don't know, he accidentally cuts your face and you are disfigured to the extent the wound can't be easily concealed. You have disadvantage on persuasion checks but advantage on intimidation checks. Until you fix this wound.
Man,
now you have a big Kylo Ren
Yep.
scar.
Yeah, now you got a face.
Sus.
There you go.
Yeah, as you're tending to his chest, you don't realize that while you're squatting over his face, your
That's
sword.
where I've rested my sword.
Yes, yeah, you're just resting it across his face as you're moving back and forth.
Slowly carving
Okay.
through his head.
So I'm trying to get a visual of this. I have this big gash on the chest.
Yep.
Where is this
Yeah.
cut on my face?
So it'll be like above your left, across, up and across your left eye, around it. As he's just sort of tending to your chest and accidentally soaring back and forth on your skin.
Oh, awesome. So I almost like lost my eye.
Almost.
Yeah, okay.
On the bright side, you can say you got it fighting something awesome.
Yeah, me. Oh,
Him apparently.
There you go.
Jesus.
oh no.
Really?
What is
Oh,
happening?
Wow. You were gonna kill this man.
He's trying to tend to me, and I'm just slowly bleeding out. Got a new scar on the face, and now I'm just gonna like get stabbed in the mouth or something.
Sure.
my God.
I guess make me another one. D20.
Screw
Check
you.
the pockets of gold.
Man, you're shit. Veit, you're really shit.
Fuck.
Damn it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so as you attempt to fix his stomach, you fall onto him and break a rib.
You
Which
might
just
want to
makes
just
the
kill the
bleeding
character
worse on
now.
the chest now.
So whenever you attempt an action in combat, you must make a Constitution saving throw on a failed save. On a DC 10 Constitution save on a failed save, you lose your action and can't use reactions until the start of your next turn.
You might want to just kill the character.
The injury-
Darius
the injury-
is the new Abel.
The injury
Just
heals
kill
if you
him.
receive
Yeah.
magical
No,
healing
that
or
is
if you spend 10 days doing nothing but resting. I think the
Okay.
latter might be the...
You might want to look through the cult.
You know, just stop making medicine checks. You've done so much harm that you just leave him, and some poor god comes down and goes, "Dude, fuck off," and just starts like, no. But eventually, you sort of just watch over him and make sure he doesn't choke on his own blood, and you feel like that's enough.
Most of the blood's now your fault.
You hear footsteps
Yeah.
coming from behind now, and the guys come round. It's like, "You're right in here, we heard fighting."
Hi, would you have a potion?
No.
I'm gonna loot the corpses, hoping to find a potion.
Okay, you find no potions of healing, unfortunately.
Of course not.
Nope.
Nope. Even the cultist was a stingy bitch.
So you said I have advantage on intimidation, just disadvantage on.
Persuasion. Right.
Okay, just making sure.
Cause you ugly.
You look like a scary
Thanks.
convict.
Yeah, thanks.
And you have broken ribs.
And I have broken ribs too.
And a huge scar across your chest.
Chest and then a cut across the eye too. Jeez.
Yeah, you're doing
Hello,
great,
Abel
great
2.0.
Yeah.
Good job,
Just
Orange.
kill me,
As,
please.
as you're laying there, a sword attaches itself to your hand. That was fucking dumb.
So...
Okay.
I'll start screaming again. Don't worry.
So, after this event, you are taken and you are conscripted, where you will spend most of your time for the next
10 days.
At least
3 months, 2
Hey,
weeks,
there you go.
and 4 days.
3 months. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And in that time, Darius developed PTSD against dwarves with medical practice.
So,
In
yeah,
fairness, I was asleep when that happened.
You can-
Yeah.
Fair enough.
you can, if you want, buy makeup to cover it up, but if you are not spending the money / time to do it, you will have those disadvantages and advantages. Something that happens in the army to test your character's will. So, a week into your conscription, after you've fully healed, Darius. Well, I say fully healed, you still look mean.
Yeah, still scarred up.
Yep.
Yeah, got it.
You are ordered to go on a raid with a higher ranking officer. And you go with around 6 other men. And these men seem to know each other. They take to a farmstead. And it seems like they're collecting taxes. And you're fairly close by. You can hear the farmer is begging for them just to take what he has, and they seem to want a lot more. The army, or at least the general, that is. Not the general, sorry. That's the head of the army. He's not coming with you. But someone like a sergeant kind of deal.
Okay. Darius just wants to kind of get an idea, so he's gonna walk over.
Yeah. So, oh,
Yeah, I'll come over with him.
so, please, mister, please. Oh, I don't have enough gold to feed my family. And you can't do another crop either if you take it all. Sergeant just goes, man, it's tough luck. I need the gold. He looks teary-eyed up to you, Veit.
He's looking up at me? How small's this guy?
He's on his knees.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so he's staring you in the face.
Yeah.
Well, no, he'd be about 3 feet up here.
Out of curiosity, how much are you taking from this man?
Well, he's offered us 20 gold, and we need 60. It's a quota. I can't change it.
There's no one else who can give that.
What, like you?
Have you tried anyone else in the town?
It's a
Does
farm.
it have to be this poor man?
Well, it's their farm. They have to pay. He's the head of this farmstead.
What is that accent?
Kentucky?
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Well, if I give you my gold, will that be fine? You leave this man alone.
Yeah, sure.
He gives him the rest of what he's got, 15.
Okay.
Just
Right, that's
let him go. Let him keep what he has.
no, that's
We'll go
35. We still need some more. He nods to one of the men, and they start walking towards the main cabin.
You think you're gonna find anything from this man? Is he supposedly hiding 100 gold worth of
Well, no, he's
amazing things in his house?
he's admitted to having the gold. He just doesn't want to give it.
I mean, is another 5 gold gonna make our quota?
No, it's a total of 60 gold. They've offered 20. You've offered 15. It's not enough. We need it. Sorry, can't do it.
Well, why do you need it?
It's a quota. I've got quotas, man.
Oh, this arm is such a dick.
You know what? He goes to his spell book, and on his spell book he's got a gem on it. Can he pluck the gem off the spell book?
Sure.
Ah,
Plucks it off,
Darius.
and he just shakes his head and holds it out. Well, take this then. This should be more than enough to satiate the quota.
Yeah, that'll do. You see the man entering. He nods at him and turns around.
Just leave this man what he has left.
Alright, goody. Let's go.
He just puts his spell book away.
So, subsequent consequences and benefits. So you guys proceed through the army. However, you gain a bad reputation through the upper ranks that seem to be flexible in their morality when it comes to gold. And as such, you're kept at a lower rank. However, within the group, there seems to be this some sort of resistance, and they send out these like 1 or 2 friendly people out on these little missions. Every time they go out on a raid, they make sure that one of the kind of people are sent, and you guys managed to save quite a few villages on your and farmsteads on your way over, stopping the army from looting them completely dry.
Okay.
Roll me 4d4, each of you.
All you, Veit, your turn.
We've both got to roll it.
Yep.
Oh, damn it. 44?
Please. Okay. So Darius, you earn 110 gold, and Veit, you earn 90 gold over the next couple of months. And you hang on 2 seconds. And you get paired into a group of 10, and you are told to meet Captain Rains at his tent. And that is where we'll end tonight.